his eyes very dark.
I guess what I want out of this is to mark this time, because any album is about just having the right team at the right time, having the right songs at the right time. It's just about every now and again there's a full stop in time, you know, where people gather, and this is one of those times. Amazing. I'm hoping it's and I'm hoping that the outcome really reflects this moment, because the team is great, the team are keen, and I think the songs are worth recording.
Should we just give it a whirl, gentlemen? Let's just kind of just jam on that E, jam on that.
So there's about a dozen tunes. I'm not going to put too much pressure on wanting to jam stuff out, or stuff might reduce, in fact, you know, whatever. It's just about it's about knowing, having complete trust in the team that I have, having great faith in a band of guys that, you know, as much as anything enjoy hanging out together, and so therefore there's a natural you know, gentleness and a friendship around the people who are in the room. So you can only get good things out of that.
I'm keen to just have a listen and see what we've got before going on, but it's
just as a first reference, we'll have a listen to that and see what happens. So come in, have a listen, and
listening on each feeling that we are the best.
well, that's like, think about that sound, especially at the very end of the song, when it's kind of like coming home late at night. That should be its biggest point. Everything's just really wide, it's going for miles. So I'll probably put like a bit extra acoustic in there, and it'll just be rolling.
So that jump into that bit where it's only a bar.
The band is we've been together for a while, playing covers, playing 60s, Brit 60s psychedelic kind of stuff. It's been fantastic. Playing a lot, so there's been a really good chance to just to kind of get to know each other and just allow jams to evolve, you know, over a long time. With this album, it's about me coming to terms with myself as a writer as well.
And that the start of it's about sailing in a boat.
I think we've got
it like being in a canoe.
And sunset. You know when that day that Dean just lay down and just floated?
Because it's really hard when you're like the canoe's moving like that slow. And if you bump into a log, no harm can come to you. But you still gotta keep looking to make sure that you don't see anything. So just overcoming that was a really major thing.
Front man.
So just laying in a boat helplessly, it was good for my head, just to be helpless and float. And then I left there, went to Lonnie and saw this woman being chased. So I went back to my hotel room and wrote a pub song. It works! It really does work!
Don't you remember when you heard the first pop song that really, really moved you? Because from start to finish, it summed you up at that time and made you feel like that song was almost written by you or about you or someone you knew really intimately. Those songs don't always have to be written for self-glory or for great financial gain. They can be written because they really say something good about that time, and they just deserve to be heard.
I did cook this. The way to any musician's heart is a great big pot of free ricey stodge. Top it with cheese.
Well, the whole recording and rehearsal process has been a really gentle one. I'm always making sure that we've got really good food and good wine, hanging out in the kitchen as much as possible, and having a great time. And at the end of the day, we want the album to sound like the great time that we've had, and I really think we've done a good job of that. Because at the end of that day, we made great music.
There's a few chords on it to remember. I know, yeah, you're good enough to use your ear.
Surely you don't need a lead sheet for 3 chords.
There was more than 3 chords in that one.
There's another one.
Oh, okay.
There's another one. So that one maybe.
That one maybe. Definitely.
Tonight's the last of the songs that we haven't tried yet, the new ones, and then doing trying to do any redos that need doing. Some things need a little bit of polish and some things need really big boots. I'm a bit frightened of it. We'll give it our best.
Messy part around.
How's it sounding, Stuart?
It's kind of all the ingredients are there, they're just not in the right place at the moment.
Stuart is such a pillar. He's the guy you want when things go wrong, and they rarely do when he's around, so I guess he kind of cancels himself out.
It was happening, but when he actually played the song, it all laid back.
Whatever kind of sonically happens that you might not sound good in the first, bit by bit, he'll fix and fix and fix, and you hear it just get better and better and better. And so by the time you've finished the session, it just sounds fantastic.
That's already sounding much better. That's really getting there.
I just keep hearing these snare diggity, like feel coming up at the end of phrases.
Yeah.
Al and I have been recording demos for years, and in fact Al and Stu are a great pair because they've both got extraordinary patience and are very considered in the way they address you with a thought or an idea, or even out of a lyric, but if you don't take it on, there's absolutely no harm in that at all. Fantastically genuine people. It's great. Really, really good production team.
I mean, it was solid enough that you could, instrumentation-wise, build a bit onto it, maybe.
Doing keyboards and brasses it's funny because it being like a core, 4-piece band, which is guitars, bass, drums, and it's difficult not to write parts or have keyboard parts or brass parts that are too overwhelmingly important, because then you've kind of got to take a 7-piece band on the road as opposed to a 4-piece. So there's a delicate balance, but there's no denying that those parts are really integral to the complete sound.
Cool, thanks, Stu.
Thanks, man. Right.
Awesome.
Well, the more you record, the more the songs really start to show themselves. The more you dress them up, they take on a life of their own. And if you try and inhibit that, then they just sound really stiff, and it's so obvious. So you've got to let the song have its own life, give it what it needs, despite the fact that it might not always be where you think you want to go. You might push your limits for stylistically or time-wise or instrumentally, but the song has to breathe. It's the only way for it to get to its full potential.
Happy with that one?
Yeah, it's good. That was good. It was great tempo, great feel, Mr. Blubber Man. That's really good.
If we do the right thing by the songs, if we do the right thing by the music and by each other, then it should be. I hope it will be something that will deserve the maximum potential of itself. We just, as long as we honour the process.
Let go of what you know. Lose the notion that you're in control. Choose now or be sober. 'Cause now you know.
I have some previous recordings here on CD. You can take me home tonight. Or you can buy a CD, ladies and gentlemen.
Lady don't need to think, well she just humming to a drink. Everybody sing, let go of what you know. Lose the notion